I'm Haruhiro Miyama. I'm a salaryman that is turning 25 this year. I have a devil boss who is famous for being beautiful, but too strict and scary.
Why have you missed the deadline for submitting the document? This hasn't just happened once or twice, right?
That's...
Deadlines are strictly enforced. I told you that, right?
Sorry. I'll make it right away.
We all make mistakes, so let's make up for it from here.
Today seems to be another normal day. Her name is Akane Kitagawa. She's the devil boss I was talking about.
What are you looking at, Miyama-kun?
Nothing.
You've submitted the documents within the deadline as usual. But I feel like you can do more work, Miyama-kun.
No, what I have now is fine.
You don't want a promotion? If you work harder, I think that's possible.
No. What I have now is perfect.
Okay. If you're happy with it, it's fine.
Kitagawa-san is a very talented and young person who's on the road to success. Promotion, huh? That must be difficult having subordinates who lack motivation, Kitagawa.
Chief.
He is Chief Koji Kasai. He's a rival for promotion with Kitagawa-san, who has a lot of momentum. For this reason, he dislikes Kitagawa-san and complains to her at every opportunity. But you need to train them properly.
I am.
Ha! I wonder if that's true. Well, good luck. He's annoying. I'm tired of relationship with people, so maybe I should travel on my next vacation. Phew, I'm finally here. 2 hours away from Tokyo. I'd come to a famous hot spring resort for a solo trip as a hobby. I should check in at the inn first.
What? Really?
Mom, I'm hungry.
Wait a minute. Then what should we do?
Sounds like someone's having a dispute. Excuse me, I'd like to check in, please.
Yes, may I please have your name?
Yes, I'm Haruhiro Miyama.
Oh, please wait a moment.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Due to an error on our part, the room is double booked.
What? Do you have any available rooms?
No, we're fully booked today.
Oh no. But I'm traveling alone, but that person has a child. Okay, I'll find another place to stay. Excuse me. The room seems to be double booked, but I'll find another place to stay, so please stay in that room. Wait, Kitagawa-san?
Miyama-kun? Why are you here?
I'm traveling.
I'm also traveling with my daughter.
Oh, I didn't know you had a daughter.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you.
Are you traveling with family?
I'm a single mother, so it's just me and my daughter.
What? Really? Thinking about it, Kitagawa-san never works overtime and goes home right away.
Miyama-kun, you're too surprised.
I'm sorry. Oh, but please, stay in the room. I'm just traveling at my own pace, so I'll find another place to stay.
No! I want to stay with Dad!
Huh? Dad?
Oh, sorry. It's probably because you slightly look like my late husband.
Really?
Dad is going to stay too!
Oh no.
If you don't mind, do you want to stay with us? Fortunately, the room is big enough for 3 people, so...
What? But are you sure I can barge in your family vacation?
It's fine, and Kaho is stubborn, so she won't give up.
Okay, then I'll join you. This is how I ended up sharing the same room as Kitagawa-san and her daughter. Whoa, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big enough for 3 people.
Dad!
Kaho-chan, I'm not your dad, you know?
You are!
This is so cute! I don't want to make her sad. I guess so.
Hey, why are you being influenced?
Sorry.
Also, let me tell you something in advance. This time, we had no choice. But remember that the relationship between us is that of a boss and a subordinate, okay?
Yes.
Mom is scary, right, Dad?
She's a little scary.
What? I'm scary?
No! You're not scary at all!
I thought so.
No, you are scary. After that, we left our luggage in the room and went to the nearby town to sightsee.
Oh, amazing!
It is indeed a hot spring resort.
Yeah, it's quite charming.
At Kaho's request, we enjoyed the sights to the fullest, eating out and relaxing in the foot baths we found. Man, it looks like we're on a family vacation.
Dad, let's quickly go!
Why are you spacing out? Let's go.
Oh, yeah! Kaho-chan fell asleep.
Of course. That's what happens when you get that excited and eat that much.
That's true. So, I'm alone with Kitagawa-san right now.
But I didn't think Kaho would warm up to you this much. I'm honestly really surprised.
Me too. But I'm glad.
Right. Actually, my husband passed away in an accident when Kaho was really little.
Really?
So she's pretty shy around adult men. But it seems to be different with you. It's probably because you have the same vibe as him.
Really?
Just a vibe. But she's not usually as spoiled as she was today. But seeing her so attached to you, I wonder if she is lonely after all.
Kitagawa-san.
Sorry for talking about weird things. Oh, yeah, I was wondering, for a while, why you only do the bare minimum? You don't seem interested in getting a promotion either.
That's because the people around me were so eager to get ahead that they ended up getting sick. If you do that, you'll never get back on your feet. That's why I got fed up with career advancement.
Really, I'm sorry. I was saying it persistently and strictly. I didn't know that was the situation. It's fine, I don't mind. Then that's fine. But I am too strict on people. I know that, but I don't want them to make mistakes.
I think your strictness is good.
What?
That is why I think it's important to give people good advice and a little discipline. People will understand you better if you do that.
Right. I can't believe I'm getting advice from you.
Oh, sorry. I was arrogant.
No, it's fine. Actually, you were a help. Thanks.
Not at all.
Then, I'll give you some advice too. It's okay to work hard too. If you don't think about advancing your career and just work hard, new ideas might emerge.
Kitagawa-san.
Okay, let's stop talking about serious adult things and go to sleep. We have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah. And I'll put my futon a little further away.
Dad is gonna sleep here too.
Kao, you're awake?
Dad is gonna sleep here too.
Oh no.
I guess you have to sleep over here too.
Well, I can't say no to Kaho-chan. Thank you for sharing the room with me.
No, thank you for playing with Kaho.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
And thanks for listening to me.
Not at all.
Then, see you later.
Let's play again, Dad.
Thus, my vacation ended, and the usual days came back. Phew. There's a lot of work today.
Miyama-kun, how far are you on this document? The deadline is 5 p.m. today.
I'm working on other projects at the same time, so...
So, tell me specifically when it'll be done.
Around 10%.
Make sure you have your priorities in order before you start working on them. Never miss a deadline.
Yes.
Okay, good luck.
Yes. She's kinder than usual. I wonder if she's following what I said the other day. It's rare to see Kitagawa-san at this hour. Come to think of it, I remember that the upcoming competition was an important one that would affect her career. It's rare to see you working overtime, Kitagawa.
Chief,
But I'm gonna win, so I think you're trying in vain. And the one closest to getting a promotion. Chief, something has arrived for you. I'll go.
thanks. I was in a rush, so that was helpful.
Not at all.
Oh yeah, are you free this weekend?
What? I am, but...
Actually, Kaho wants to see you again. If you'd like, you should come over for dinner.
Really? I'd love to!
Okay, then it's decided.
Dad, this is yummy too.
Yeah, it is! It's really yummy!
Mom is really good at cooking.
I know, because it's so yummy.
Thanks.
Oh, Mom's blushing.
Hey, Kao.
Well, I always eat alone, so it's nice to eat with people like this. You're good at cooking, too.
You're too nice.
Then you should marry Mom.
What are you saying, Kao-chan? Yeah, things aren't that simple.
You two do get along.
Kao-chan. I guess we are no match for children after all. Since then, I started eating dinner at Kitagawa-san's house a lot, and going out with the three of us on the weekends. Huh? Did Kitagawa-san take a day off today? She has an important competition coming up, but she's taking a day off? Now I will win for sure. What? Kao-chan is a cold?
Yeah, so I had to take a day off. Her health is stable now, but I don't know if I'll be able to go tomorrow.
Right.
I need to prepare for the competition, but I don't think I'll make it in time now. I guess I'll have to withdraw from the competition. It's a shame, but...
I'll prepare for you.
What? You?
Yes. I had heard about the project from you, and I also assisted you, so I know how to do it. I'll finish the tedious paperwork and such. So will you be able to compete on the day of the event?
It should be fine, but... You have your own work to do, right? Wouldn't it be too hard?
You said it's not a bad thing to work hard, right? I think now is the time to work hard.
Miyama-kun. Okay, thank you.
Then I started preparing for Kitagawa-san's competition. After work, I would go to Kitagawa-san's house and work together and have her check the work I did.
But I wonder if it's fine.
About what?
Rumor has it that the chief is apparently acting suspiciously.
Right, he does have a lot of connections.
And he'd do anything to get ahead in his career.
That's true. Okay, I'll work on that too.
Thanks, but don't work too hard, okay?
It's fine. I'm having fun, so... After that, Kaho-chan got better and Kitagawa-san came back to the office. Then we continued preparing for the competition, and on the day of the event... You remember that the one who wins will get promoted, right?
Of course I do.
But you shouldn't get your hopes up, because I'm gonna win anyway.
I won't lose, no matter what you do.
Really? Well, good luck. I'll still win, though! It's fine, Kitagawa-san. We've already got it.
Yeah, I just have to give everything I got.
Yes. Thus began an important competition in which career advancement was at stake. Akane-san gave everything she could prepare.
I did a presentation I'm satisfied with. This is thanks to you.
No, it's because you're so skilled.
That's not true. If you didn't help me, I wouldn't have been able to participate in the competition. So I'm really grateful. Now we just have to wait and see on Chief Kasai.
No matter what he does, there's no way you're losing. The quality of the Chief's presentation was clearly inferior to Kitagawa-san's, even though he was so confident about it. The day after the competition, it was time to announce the results. Well, as a result of the strict judging of this year's competition, we are pleased to announce the winner of this year's competition. The winner is Kitagawa-san.
Thank you!
Huh? This must be a mistake! Hey, correct it! The winner is Kitagawa-san. What? That's crazy! That's not what we promised! Do you mean the promise that you bribed the judges in advance? What are you talking about? I didn't! I'm sorry, Chief, but I actually got the evidence of your bribe in advance and tipped them off. That's why the result was not what you had in mind. Huh? I didn't bribe anyone! I'd received the evidence from Miyama-san. Did you not think it was weird that the judge you bribed isn't here? That's... It's wrong of you to do things like this after you've been so critical of Kitagawa-san. This time, you fought fair and square with your ability, and Kitagawa-san won. Please acknowledge that. What is wrong with you? You're so arrogant. You're just an average employee. You don't even have a track record. You say this to your chief. A person in the position of chief of a department tries to win by cheating at first, and then when he loses based on his ability, he starts behaving badly. I don't see why I should show any respect for someone like that. You little... Chief Kasai, this has already been reported to the higher-ups. A formal disciplinary action will be taken in due time. Please be prepared. No! Don't ever make fun of Kitagawa-san again. Someone like Kitagawa-san who works hard to protect the people important to her.
Miyama-kun,
Thus, the competition ended with Kitagawa-san as the winner.
thanks so much for today, and also coming here so late.
Not at all, thank you.
And there was something I wanted to tell you. After the competition, you've really supported me. Thanks.
Me too. Because of you, I was able to work hard.
And I like you. If you like, do you want a date?
If you're fine with someone like me, then yes.
Thanks, I'm really happy.
Me too.
Hey, Miyama-kun, I'm old, but I'm great in bed. Has been.
That's troublesome.
Kaho!
I have a dad! I have a dad!
Kao-chan!
Yay! I have a dad!
Yeah.
The chief was then reassigned to a regional office because of this incident. He is now working quietly. Then, Akane-san and I were both promoted and started living together. Akane-san, I'm leaving!
I know. Come on, Kaho. You're going to elementary school too.
Yeah, I'm coming, Dad and Mom!
Of course, there are a lot of difficult things, but every day is fun. My name is Haruhiro Sawada. I'm 26 years old and I work in an office. What should I do when I get home today?
Sawada, how are the materials for the meeting next weekend coming along?
Oh, Kono-san. This person is my boss, Kono Akine. She's famous for being very strict at work, and she was just recently assigned to be my boss. It's already finished.
I see. You're quick as usual.
Thank you. Even though she's said to be terrible, Kono-san is actually a good boss who could do her job well. I've never seen her smile, and she stares at you with piercing eyes.
But shouldn't you use that to help the company or to get ahead for yourself? From my point of view, you're a waste of talent.
You're praising me too much. I'm just doing the work I've been given, and that's all I can do.
Even so, you can do it if you try, so why don't you? Then you can get a better impression from people around you.
It's a pain to worry about things like that, so it's fine.
What? As always, you're so decisive. If you say that, I won't say anything as long as you do your job properly.
Thank you. I heard words like getting ahead from the two of you.
Good work, Mendo-san.
This person, Mendo Nechio-san, is Kono-san's boss, so pretty up there. He graduated from a good university and wants to get ahead, so he's what you would call an elite employee. Do you want to get ahead, Kono?
Well, I do think it would be nice to get ahead, but...
If that's the case, you have to think about the people below you, too. Otherwise, no one will follow you.
I see.
But if your only subordinate is someone who can only do chores, there's nothing to think about. Wow, that's harsh.
Sawada isn't that kind of person. He can do much more than menial jobs.
It's amazing how you look after your subordinates. You should work harder, Kono. You too, Sawada. Huh? He's still as sarcastic as ever.
That's right. It's frustrating that I can't say anything back. But I don't think you're the kind of person Mendo-san says you are.
Thank you, Kono-san. At our company, we have an annual company trip to deepen friendship. To be honest, for most people, it's no different from work. This is the travel itinerary, so read through it. Thank you. It's so old how it's on paper. It's not good for the environment either. You too, Kono.
Thank you.
As you know, we're strict on time. So if you're going to be late, we'll leave without you. I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, there's no one here. I'm on time, though.
Good morning, Sawada. Wait, no one else is here.
It's strange. Could it be? After that, we checked with Mendo-san, and he told us that the time written on the itinerary and the actual meeting time were different. But you're still late, so it's your responsibility you didn't check.
But...
That kind of excuse doesn't work at a business meeting either! What nonsense! The bus has already left and we can't go back, so you'll just have to give up. Well then... What a bad harassment.
It seems like we've been left behind. I'm sorry you got involved in this too since Mendo-san dislikes me.
It's fine. I didn't really want to go on the company trip, so I'm rather grateful.
I see. Hey, Sawada, we came all the way here. Why don't we go to a hot spring to relax?
Hot spring. You're right, I haven't been to one recently. But would it be okay if I went to a hot spring with you?
Going on a trip by yourself would be lonely. So, since we've made all these preparations, let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Now that it's been decided, let's go right away.
Yes! And so, we decided to go on a hot spring trip together. We got on the train, and after about an hour, we arrived at one of the Kanto region's most famous hot spring resorts.
It feels like a hot spring town.
This retro feel is really nice.
Yeah, there seems to be a good restaurant over there. Let's go check it out.
Got it. I've never seen Kono-san so excited before.
This is pretty good.
It is delicious.
As a food reviewer, you get 0 points.
That's the first time I've seen Kono-san laughing. I guess she does too.
Oh, you're probably thinking something rude right now.
No, I'm not! Whoa, it smells like a hot spring. And the steam is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, there are monkeys too.
It says monkey bath on the sign.
I see. Monkeys bathe in hot springs too, huh? They're cute.
It's relaxing.
I'm surprised you would say that, Sawada.
Surprised?
That's right. I thought you were someone who didn't feel anything for animals.
What do you think of me?
My subordinate?
Isn't your image of a subordinate twisted?
It's twisted because I have a twisted subordinate.
Huh? Are you saying it's my fault?
I won't deny it.
Please deny it. After that, we looked around the hot spring resort until it was time to check in at the inn. I realized that the Kono-san I saw at the company was only a small part of her. I'm sure she'll get angry to hear this, but it's surprising that she's the type of person who gets excited about traveling. We continued to enjoy sightseeing, and when the time came, we headed to the inn we had booked on the train, but...
What? There's only one room available? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We can only prepare one room at the moment.
Is it not possible to get another room?
Yes, we are fully booked.
No way.
Is it possible to stay in that room with 2 people?
Kono-san?
Of course, we'll prepare 2 futons.
No way.
I understand. 1 room is fine then.
Are you serious?
There's nothing we can do. Just bear with it.
Well, I don't mind, but...
I don't mind either. Let's go.
Yes. It's already amazing that I'm traveling with Kono-san, but to stay in the same room...
It's quite spacious. It'll be fine for 2 people.
That's true, but...
Just accept it already. We've got a nice room, so we should enjoy ourselves.
Well, that's true. I'll switch gears. Let's have fun.
That's the spirit.
There's still time before dinner. Should we go to the hot spring first?
Let's do it.
After that, we each went to the hot spring, then decided to meet back up in the room. Oh, that was a great bath. So much better than the ones in the city.
Huh? Sawada?
Oh, Kono-san, you're already done. What?
What are you making strange noises for? Did you see something strange?
It's not something strange, but... I've always thought that she had a good-looking face, so it shouldn't be that surprising, but...
Oh, are you surprised to see me like this?
Yes. To be honest, I'm very surprised.
I see. Well, that's understandable.
Kono-san, are you trying to look plain on purpose?
Well, yeah, that's right. Actually, I used to be invited to eat out outside of work and envied by female employees. I got tired of that, so I started dressing more simply.
I see. Then is there a reason why you're always so strict?
Well, yeah, I used to be a lot calmer than this.
It's hard to imagine.
But maybe I was a little too strict. I can't be too lenient either, though. One of my subordinates made a mistake because of my leniency and quit because of it.
I didn't know.
I thought I'd be strict from then on, even if that meant getting disliked. But I think I was a bit too strict.
That's not true. You were strict, but thanks to you, there are a number of projects that have been completed.
Sawada, thanks.
But there's one more thing I've been thinking about spending time with you.
What?
I think it would be good to have a more gentle side to you, too. You could use the carrot more.
Carrot?
That's right. The carrot and the stick. If you balance it out that way, you can be more natural, and I prefer that.
The carrot and the stick. I see. If you say so, I'll try to be more conscious of it.
Yes, you could do it, Kono-san.
I have a question for you too, Sawada.
A question?
Yeah, but let's change the location and we should eat something too.
Alright, let's do that. After that, Kono-san and I went back to our room and devoured the exquisite meal that had been prepared for us. I wonder if Kono-san is opening up to me. We kept drinking and... You're drinking too much, Kono-san.
You're drinking quite a lot too, Sawada.
I'm fine with drinking.
I'm fine too.
I wonder what's fine about this.
So, tell me about the thing I wanted to ask you about.
The thing you wanted to ask me about?
Yeah, I've always wanted to ask you. Why aren't you interested in getting ahead? You only do the minimum required, and it seems like there's a reason for that.
That's because... if I'm the only one who's motivated, everyone else just takes their distance.
What do you mean?
When I first joined the company, I was working as part of the team, but I ended up feeling a difference in motivation, and in the end, I was talked about behind my back by the other team members. From then on, I felt like working hard at my job wasn't the right thing to do, and I also felt like aiming to get ahead was a hassle.
I see.
It's a stupid reason, isn't it?
That's not true. It's a conclusion you came to after thinking about it, right?
That's true, but...
Then I wouldn't say it was a stupid reason.
Is that so?
But let me say one thing too. Now, it's not just you who has to work hard.
What do you mean?
If you're going to work hard, I'll work hard too. I won't leave you alone.
Kono-san.
So let's work hard together from tomorrow too.
Yeah!
And remember, this is a superior-subordinate relationship, so don't make advances on me or something.
I wouldn't do anything like that. I gained a lot of important things on this sudden trip to the hot springs. What time is it now? Kono-san?
Good morning.
Good morning. This isn't what you think.
I'm sorry, I must have been half asleep.
Even though there was this kind of incident, everyday life started up again. The biggest change was that Kono-san stopped dressing plain.
It's all your fault, Sawada.
What? I mean, I did give you some advice, but...
You're the one who's responsible for giving that advice.
That's a big responsibility.
I'm just joking. But since you are here, I thought I'd stop hiding myself.
This has brought me closer to Akine-san, and I've also started to work more proactively. Competition?
Yeah, it's an in-house competition, but it seems to be quite a big deal.
So it's pretty important.
So I'd like to put in some effort from now on.
Huh? What are you two talking about? Oh, Mendo-san.
It's about the competition that's coming up.
Oh, that. Just because you guys have been doing well lately.
What are you trying to say?
Don't look at me like that. Actually, I'm going to be participating in that competition too.
Is that so?
Whoever wins this competition will get ahead.
I guess so.
I'll tell you now, you'd better back out while you still can.
There's no way I'd do that.
I don't think you'd be able to beat me. You'd better make the best of me and work hard on your presentation. I wonder why he's so confident. It's you who's good at competitions.
Yeah, maybe he's got something up his sleeve.
What?
Remember a year ago when Mendo-san won a competition? He won even though his quality was low. He has a lot of connections.
I see. It's not a surprise for Mendo-san to do that. I'll look into it. After that, I prepared for the competition as best I could. And at the same time, I was also working on something else. As I thought, if that's the case... And before I knew it, the day of the competition arrived. That's all for my presentation. It's okay. Kono-san definitely has the better quality. Thank you. Through this competition, I'd like to hand this project to Mendo-san. Thank you. Looks like I won this round. Now I'll get ahead and... Wait a second! The president? Why are you here? Could we hold off on that decision? How come? The winner has already been decided! The other day I received information that Mendo is secretly connected to the employee who would decide the winner of the competition. What? Where did you get that information? It's from me, Mendo-san. Sawada. I absolutely won't allow you to not compete fairly. And I won't allow you to make fun of Koto-san, who I respect. Dumb! And this time, the winner of this competition will be Koto. And I will tell you about the punishment for the two of you later. Understood? And so, the competition ended with our victory. It seems Mendo-san will be demoted to a branch office with few people around. Cheers!
Cheers! Thank you so much, Sawada. We won the competition thanks to you.
That's not true. I just made sure that the competition was on a level playing field.
You're really talented, Sawada.
Thank you. If you're gonna say that, I like you too. So please, I'd love to go out with you.
So, I was going to tell you after the competition was finished, but I like you, Sawada. If it's okay with you, I'd like to go out with you. Sawada?
Ono-san?
We finally finished a big job. So it's okay to have a little fun, isn't it?
That's more than welcome, but we have work tomorrow too.
It's just one day. Sawada, I'm an old lady, but at night, I'm amazing. I'll give you a nighttime lecture.
That would be a problem. And this month is pretty bad too. I need to find a way to get more customers. It was a cold night on the coldest day of the year during an intense cold wave. I, Haruhiro, 27 years old, was staring at this month's earnings and thinking to myself. I took over the inn full of memories from my parents because I didn't want it to close down, but it was too difficult for so an amateur like me. Maybe quitting my job was a mistake. Until about 3 months ago, I was working in the editorial department of a travel-related magazine for a major publishing company. I had a beautiful girlfriend who I was engaged to, and my days were smooth sailing, but... What do you mean you're closing the inn?
Sorry, Mom fell from the stairs during work. The injury isn't that bad, but we're getting older. Every year there's less and less guests, so I discussed it with Mom and decided it.
Okay, then I'll quit my job and take over the inn.
It's not something you can decide so easily. Don't you have a fiancé at the company too?
If I talk to her, she'll understand. The company is important, but the inn is more important.
Then you can take over the inn, but make sure to talk to your girlfriend first.
After that, I told my girlfriend the situation and took her to the inn on our free day.
Huh? I didn't think the inn was so run down and had no guests.
What?
You said your parents owned a well-established inn, so I went out with you thinking you'd be a millionaire, but I feel like an idiot.
Well, what are you saying suddenly? We're engaged, right?
Oh, I just responded randomly because if I said no, I'd lose my source of money.
What?
And I'm dating the sub-editor now. Don't get close to me anymore. Goodbye.
My beloved girlfriend dumped me, and the next day I submitted my resignation to the company. I thought it'd definitely become a very popular inn and I'd get revenge. But maybe it's better to close it down now.
Excuse me?
What? Yes, welcome? Is there something wrong?
Do you have any available rooms tonight?
I do, but...
Can you at least let my daughter stay for 100 yen? Please.
What?
I'm very aware that I'm being selfish, but she's still 6 years old, and I keep putting her in unfortunate situations. Please, I'll do anything.
Mom, I'm cold.
What's your name?
Akine Hayase. I'm 6 years old.
Okay, it must have been cold outside. Come on, let's quickly go to a warm room.
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Kahoyase. I'll come pick her up tomorrow morning, so I'll be leaving now. Oh, I should pay now, right?
Are you fine with leaving Akane-chan on her own?
What? But I don't have enough money.
I don't need money. Please, enjoy the delicious food and hot springs that are in.
Thank you.
However, I couldn't show her to a regular guest room, so I showed them to an empty room for employees only, which is currently not being used by anyone but me.
Mom, it's such a nice room.
Hey, Akane, don't get excited.
I'm glad you like it. I'll leave robes here, so please, rest well. They then enjoyed a hot spring bath and a hot meal, which they said they had not had in several days. Akane-chan was so tired that she fell into a deep sleep as soon as she got into her futon. How do you feel? You feel calmer?
Yes, thanks to your hospitality, we've been able to enjoy delicious food, hot springs, and warmth for the first time in a long time.
Mom, the food is so yummy.
Akane,
I'm glad you seem happy. And...
You want to know the situation, right?
Oh, if it's too hard to talk about, then you don't have to. I was just wondering. Maybe I could help some more.
Actually, the company I was working at went bankrupt a few months ago. I was looking for a new job with my little savings, but I couldn't find one because I have a kid. And just a few days ago, we got kicked out of our apartment for not paying rent.
Really? You don't have any family you can rely on?
My parents were against me marrying my then boyfriend, so we basically ran away and eloped, and I haven't spoken to them since. Before the marriage, I found out he had been cheating on me, so we broke up.
That must have been difficult.
No, I deserve it, so it's fine. But I don't want Akane to suffer.
What are you going to do after this?
I think I'll have to ask my parents for help. I don't know if they'll even accept Akane, though.
Then why don't you work here for a little bit?
What?
However, we cannot pay a lot of salary because of the difficult business situation. But it comes with the benefits of living in the house, 3 meals a day, and unlimited access to the hot springs. I think it would be too much for you to see your father in your current condition. How about this as a brief preparation period?
Are you sure?
We should help each other out.
Thank you so much. I'll do my best.
The next day, I asked Kaho-san to work as a young proprietress in place of my mother, who had been the proprietress.
Excuse me, I have a reservation for tonight.
Welcome to our inn. I'll show you to your room.
Huh? She's able to serve customers well? With Mom and Dad out of the picture, it was just me, an amateur, causing trouble for the employees. But thanks to Kaho-san's efforts, we became more and more comfortable with each other. Akane-chan is like the signature girl of the inn.
Haruhiro-san, do you have a moment?
Yes?
Well, I heard before that you were having a difficult time running your business. So, can you tell me about your current situation? If there is anything I can do, I will help you reorganize.
Oh, thank you for your consideration. To be honest, we're on the verge of going out of business. I'm considering remodeling to see if I can somehow rebuild it, but it's out of my budget.
Right, I think remodeling is one way of doing it. But how about we actively advertise the hot spring and food?
The hot spring and food?
As far as I know, the hot springs here are first class, and the food is very good, even at the 3-star level. If we advertise this as our greatest strength, I think the number of guests will increase.
But how will we advertise? It must cost a lot.
Nowadays, we don't have to use a TV, magazines, or the newspaper because we have social media. If we advertise it ourselves, it'll cost nothing.
Right. But you're pretty well informed about this.
My father runs a hotel business. I used to focus on advertising strategy and marketing when I worked for my father's company.
So, she and I were in the same business. That's why she does her job so well. Wait!
Is there something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I'll think about it. I had almost given up on the plan to rebuild the inn. With Kaho-san's wisdom, the company gradually made progress. And as a result, the number of guests gradually improved. 2 months later, the inn succeeded in turning profits for the first time since I started running it.
Hey, Mom! I want to go to the aquarium!
Don't be selfish. I'll take you sometime.
What's wrong?
No,
Haruni! Mom is being mean! She won't take me to the aquarium!
Aquarium?
she wants to see the dolphin show, but the inn is busy right now.
Right. Okay. Then, shall we all go on our next free day?
What?
You've both helped out so much, and business is doing better because of you both. My parents just gave me tickets to the aquarium, so will you give me the opportunity to thank you for that and for your labor?
But you're the one that helped us.
Mom, we can't?
Akane. Okay, thank you.
So on our next free day, we came to the aquarium.
Honey! There's so many fish!
Hey, Akane, it's dangerous, so don't get too excited.
Akane-chan has so much energy.
I think she is happy to finally get to go to the aquarium she's been longing for. Until now, I've not been able to take her anywhere because of my work.
A dolphin! So big!
Then shall we go to the zoo next?
What?
Next, we could go shopping. Then,
Why that much? We can't cause trouble for you any more than we already have.
I want you both to be happy. We met randomly, but I think it's fate.
Fate?
What? Oh, sorry for saying something gross. I was engaged to a girlfriend who cheated on me and then dumped me, so I guess I felt close to you. Please forget it.
It might be fate.
What?
If I ever get the chance to remarry, I like to marry someone like you.
Mom! Quickly, come!
Yes, I'm coming.
What does that mean? After that, we enjoyed the aquarium to the fullest until it closed, as if nothing had happened. Kaho-san, it's your break soon, right?
Can I? It looks like you haven't taken a break.
1 month after the incident at the aquarium, Yen was so busy that the rooms were occupied day after day. One day, when we were so busy that we had no time to rest and we were exhausted. Oh, so this is the ryokan that's been getting a lot of attention now, is it? Welcome. Wait, Oyakachi-san?
Long time no see, Haruhiro.
Haede. I couldn't hide my shock at the sudden appearance of my ex-boss and ex-girlfriend. Just as I was wondering what they were doing here, since their names were on the list of reservations for today.
You? Why?
Kaho-san, you know him?
He's my ex-fiancé.
What? So you were working here, Kaho? I'm glad you seem well. I was so surprised to find out that the scumbag who stole my ex-girlfriend was Kaho's ex-fiancé that it made my head spin.
Please calm down.
Sorry, Kaho-san. I was upset. By the way, what brings you here today? Coverage. Could you get us one room for 2 people? I am sorry, but we are currently fully booked. If you'd like to interview us, please make a reservation for a later date before coming. Don't be so rigid. Can you do something?
You can do it right, Haruhiro. We're close.
Even if you say that, we have other guests, so we would like you to leave today. That's why I'm asking you! I helped you in many ways, didn't I? You owe me, don't you? Of course I don't owe someone who stole my girlfriend. I'm sorry, but we can't do things we can't do.
Haruhiro, are you holding a grudge because I dumped you? You're a small man.
No, I'm not holding a grudge. I'm just speaking in terms of general common sense. After that, the two of them continued to grumble and wouldn't leave. I was thinking of calling the police when...
I made a reservation today. Is there something I can help you with?
Sorry for the inconvenience. Welcome. What? Dad?
Long time no see, Kaho.
Why?
Let's talk about that later. However...
What? Oh, long time no see.
I heard everything. I thought you eloped and lived happily with Kaho. But it seems you cheated on her and then dumped her even though she had a child.
I didn't dump her. I do feel bad about what I did, but it's the result of what Kaho and I discussed.
Yes, if it's something you two decided on, then I shouldn't say anything about it, but I'll report this to your company.
What?
Stupid! Apologize right now!
Apologize? Why? Konosuke Hayase. He is the king of hotels, so to speak. Managing a number of hotels not only in Japan, but also outside of Japan. Every travel magazine has a feature on him, and I've interviewed him several times.
We're terribly sorry. We will take your leave now and ask you to please keep this matter confidential.
It's up to Haruhiro-kun if this will be kept confidential or not. Even though it was a request for an interview, it was something crazy to do.
Haruhiro, you'll forgive us, right? Oh yeah, I'll get back with you.
Of course I'll reject that offer. I never want to see your face again.
No!
Dad,
Kaho, will you show me to my room?
yes.
Kaho-san showed Konosuke-san to his room and gave him his usual hospitality. During this time, though, there was a sense of disquiet, as Konosuke-san was silent the entire time.
Dad, why did you come here?
Actually, Haruhiro-kun and I go drinking together often.
I'll explain that part. In fact, Konosuke-san lamented about his daughter, whom he'd been estranged from for some time. And when I heard your story from you, I realized that you were the daughter, so I had him secretly come.
Really?
I was wondering for so long if I was wrong.
What?
Since you were born, I have raised you strictly as an heir to the family. I was doing this for your happy future.
Dad,
6 years ago, I was surprised when you brought home a boyfriend over the first time. I wondered if you were already at that age, but on the other hand, I thought it would be okay to let you have some freedom, at least to fall in love. I wanted to know what kind of man he was in case I had to confront him, but my past conduct led to misunderstandings. I am truly sorry. Haruhiro-kun told me about the reconstruction of the inn. It's a really nice inn with good hospitality.
Dad, I'm sorry. I thought all this time.
I don't know what has happened between them until now, but it is true that it was resolved at this moment. I'm glad the case is settled.
Haruhiro-kun,
Yes!
thanks to you I was able to reconcile with Kaho. I can't thank you enough. And I have one request.
What is it?
Please continue to look after Kaho for a long time to come.
Dad?
Yes, of course.
Mom, I'm hungry. Who's that? Why are you crying?
Akane, sorry for worrying you. This is my dad, and your grandfather.
Nice to meet you, Akane-chan.
Nice to... Hi! He's scary!
What? Did I look that scary?
Dad, make a kinder face.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Then a few days later, rumor has it that my ex-girlfriend has been moved to the provinces, and that Deputy Editor-in-Chief Oyakaji has been severely punished because of his past conduct. Meanwhile, the inn is thriving thanks to Konosuke's word of mouth in the media. Kaho-san, do you have a moment?
Yes?
Now that the problem with Konosuke-san has been resolved, there's no reason for you to stay at the inn any longer. So, I would like to talk about what will happen next.
Wait a minute. Certainly, living at my father's place would be comfortable and worry-free. But I don't want to. I want to stay with you longer. Is that okay?
What? It's okay! I want to be with you forever, too. Kaho-san!
If we like each other, then I don't have to hold back, right?
Hold back what?
I'm the inn's dinner for tonight, mister.
Wait, my heart's not ready for this.
Huh? Haruhi and Mom look happy. Are we doing too?
Akane-chan!
Hey, Akane, would you be happy if Haruhiro-san became your dad?
Oh, son!
I'd be happy, but Haruhi is mine! I'm going to marry him!
No, Haruhi-san is going to marry me.
Now we can both be Haruhi's wives!
Yeah, Haruhiro-san continue to take good care of us both.
Yes, of course.